part to me. 252-228-5098. Don't cut my hair. Don't cut Cody's hair. Call into the
Nope.
C3 Panthers podcast. Next call.
Hey guys, it's A.U. Lincoln out of North Alabama. So Baker Mayfield didn't even last a full season in uniform before he kicked into the curb, which is fine by me. It was a fifth round pick experiment by the Panthers, and I don't fault them for that. I mean, we paid a lot more for Sam, but granted, Sam is still around, so there is that. I listened to the podcast about the charity drive. I donated a little bit as well. Very proud of you guys for doing that.
Appreciate it,
Awesome.
man.
Got the Seattle Seahawks. We'll see if we can beat them. I will be excited because I hate the Seattle Seahawks, especially Pete Carroll. The guy is a brilliant football coach, but he's a lunatic in real life. Maybe if I can get on the Friday free for all, you guys can ask me why I call him a lunatic. I'll be more than happy to get on my soapbox. Other news: my Auburn University hired Hugh Freeze. I'm not happy about it for reasons, but I'm hoping that we end up keeping Mr. Wilkes, Coach Wilkes, on our staff. We'll see. What do you guys think of the odds are now that he's won a couple of games? And look forward to hearing you guys on the podcast, and keep pounding.
Keep pounding. A.U. Link. Not happy with Hugh Freeze as his new head coach. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, it's like we said. At least there's no more Matt Rule. You know, your professional team no longer has to deal with that kind of incompetence. So maybe that'll offset your distaste for your college coach.
Yeah. See, got more calls.
I think he asked, the question was, do you think we're keeping Wilkes? And I think that
Oh.
with every week his position gets stronger.
There's been a
Yeah,
rumor
good.
floating around that the Panthers are very likely to keep Steve Wilkes. I believe Albert Breer went on a Twitter Spaces or did a live or something, and he was talking about the Panthers might likely retain Steve Wilkes. And I at this point, I think it's for the best. I mean, no matter what happens this season, the fact that we've even gotten as much out of this team as we have is nothing short of a miracle considering how it was going. And you get to have an off season where Steve Wilkes gets to, build this team as he would wish to build it as a head coach with the quarterback position and just filling out the rest of the coaching staff. So, I mean, pretty much at this point, there isn't much that Steve could do to make me disappointed if he did end up being the head coach.
No doubt. Admirable job he's done so far. The question is, like, who are we going to get that's going to be better? And, some people think, Harbaugh's name has been out there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you have the same fear that you had from, it's like a college coach. It's kind of like a Pete Carroll hire in a way. As a guy who's had success at both levels. I don't know. The number's 252-228-5098.
Hey guys, Chuck from Elizabeth City, aka Carolina Sports Guy.
What up, Chuck?
I guess the only thing I want to say, Robbie Henderson left and hadn't nobody heard of him since. CMC's been traded, and all we hear about is, oh my God, how great he's going to do for San Fran. Like they're holding him back. Could care less. Matt Rule, what an idiot. Enough said. But Baker Mayfield takes the cake. Because the one lasting memory I'm going to have of that idiot is a headbutting everyone with a helmet, and he didn't have one. And I'm wondering if he can even play for the Rams because he should be in concussion protocol.
He's not holding back. Not holding back.
Nope.
All right. I guess, man. Yeah, over there. Everybody's sleepy. This one seems like a short call. The number's 252-228-5098.
Also, while it may be unlikely, like Cody is saying, man, Let's go. Let's win out. Let's win out. Then Steve Wilkes can have the job. Let's make the playoffs. Then bro can have it. Let's make the playoffs. Go against all odds.
So, is this caller saying that if we don't, he shouldn't get it? Is that what he's implying,
that's
that we need to win
kinda
out
what
for
I
him?
felt.
Because it sounded like he was championing for it, but then it kind of sounded like he said, like, let's win out, then he can get it. But I don't know. That was a little confusing. But yes, let's win out. I agree. I'm down. I'm on that train now. Let's do it. But I'm already on the Steve Wilkes train for next year. Like,
I've been on that train, man. I want Steve Wilkes to win out. Hey, could you imagine how crazy it would be if we got to end our season with a home game here in Carolina? Like after all this craziness that we've been through. And hey, that would be a great story for Steve Wilkes, where no matter what happens in the future, you can say that you were the coach of the Panthers and you took them to the playoffs.
took the 1-5 Panthers to the playoffs.
Yeah, that would be incredible, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, this is going like my fantasy year. I started out 1-5 in both my leagues, and after this week, after last week, I'm in the playoffs. And if I win next week, I'm there too. The Panthers are following the same path, man. Just getting hot at the right time, starting slow. So Hubert Davis
Cody's
took the
doing
Tar
good
Heels
in,
to the
in
championship in their
fantasy
first
football
year.
for the first time ever.
Oh,
Huh?
dude, this is my first year that I've ever been
I'm coming for you,
successful
Cody.
playing fantasy football. Hey, dude, I started 5-0, and now I'm 9-4. I'm the number 1 seed right now, so let's go, boy.
Let's do it.
Greg, I sent you something in the private chat.
All right.
Not private, but it's in Canva already started. The number is 252-228-1598. He's got a little bit more to say on the same thing, but he's got short calls. So
so sorry I called again. Real quick, my big Steve Wilkes thing was how his 3 wins were against losing teams at home, and how he's 3-4. I also wanted to mention, after the deflating loss to Atlanta, he got blown out 35-0 on the road the following week. So it seems like the head coach really had the troops ready. Not trying to be a Debbie Downer on my team. Just wanted to be quick and honest real quick. So, yeah.
killed everybody. Boom.
Sorry, I'm trying to type with this thing.
Yeah, I was trying. Where's Cody at?
We're all trying to do 15 different things at once.
Are
man.
we? You're trying to do things too? Shoot, Lord.
Yeah, man. But
production, man. CK, what are you trying to do? Play video games over there?
Always, dude.
No, listen, I'm not even
Oh, I got something I want to talk about.
Do it.
Do it. You know that I saw something to the effect of, let me see if I got the stat pulled up. No, I got the stupid Matt Ryan crap pulled up still. Is I think Jeremy Chin's like playing in his 237th game, and he can have it's either 300. I think.
Wow. You think
No,
he's played in 237 games? What the hell?
It's 37.
That's gotta be a record for a safety.
His 37th game, I think.
On his rookie contract. He's still on his rookie contract.
He's still on his rookie contract.
He's played 200.
He's the best. He got the opposite Bobby Bonilla deal. You gotta work for free. He's like he's a slave, man. If he do it, he's a dang indentured servant at that point. Here it is. Jeremy, look at me. I was just gonna make up all these numbers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was about to try to paraphrase this tweet and say nothing accurately. Jeremy Chin needs 46 more tackles. Let's figure that out to reach 300. So that means he's
at 254.
254 tackles, right?
He needs
right
like
now?
7. He needs like 6.5 to get there per game.
Jeremy Chin has played 37 career games, not 227, but 37 career games. And only Luke Kuechly and John Beeson reached 300 career tackles before their 44th game as a Carolina Panther.
So he'll need to
So
average
why does
actually
he have to
7.
write it this cryptic? Why can't he tell us? What does that mean? Luke Kuechly and they got it in their 43rd game,
I guess is what
or
that
one
what
of them is
I
their
would
44th game. That's got to be something. There's no reason you say it must be before their 44th. So that means they both got it in their 44th game. Very kind of I'd like to work on some clarity there. But
So
he needs 6.5
basically,
tackles per game. So he has how many games to go?
so
7?
right now, so he's had 37 career games. He's at 254 tackles, and if he does get to 300 before his 44th career game, yeah, that would only be 2 other players that have ever done that. That's Luke Kuechly and John Beeson. Basically,
I know.
our
Who are
man,
they? You ever heard of them? I never
our
heard of them.
man, our man Jeremy Chin
Oh,
is starting
shit,
to
I
reach
did.
that rare air, that rare Panther air, and that some of the greats have ever accomplished.
I like it.
So he's pivotal to our defense.
I tell you this. Who are those guys? I never heard of. Oh, wait a second. I did. Greg gave away signed autograph cards of both of those tonight to people who donated to, or the winners of the people who donated to the charity draft. John Beeson and Luke Kuechly. Both of those cards were given away tonight. We have one last call. Here we go.
What up, C3? Stacks chilling here. Just want to throw up and just kind of bring up something that I haven't heard yet. No one's been talking about the new beard. Sammy Darnold's rocking.
Fear the
I think it
beard.
could be the reason why we won. Hopefully he keeps that beard and we keep on winning playoffs, baby. Go Wilkes.
Go Wilkes.
Beards are very powerful. I derive a lot from mine.
That's right, man. Fear the beard. You know, I'm a firm believer that there's power in your hair. You know, however you can grow it, man, from your face, from your head. You know, you should celebrate the hair that you have. You know, and I feel like maybe, you know, without the beard, Sam Darnold just played cowardly. He was afraid of pressure. He was afraid of throwing interceptions. But now that he's got that beard, he's got that confidence, baby. He just needs some illustrious beard oil to keep that thing shiny and bright and full and healthy. And I'm loving it, man. I think that 100% has helped Sam become a better quarterback.
You were mentioning, Cody, that the one thing is that Matt ruled that the Nebraska people, we haven't heard anything from the Nebraska people.
Yep.
Right? Is that like we would have heard Baker and these people they brought this crowd, the Baker Bros. Where's the Nebraska Cornhusker Bros, the Corn Cobbers, or the Matt Rules? Maybe it's because they found out this. They thought they were buying this guy. And what they actually bought was this moron right here who lost at a game of ping pong to this lady.
Oh, no.
He's a loser. That's what they got. They got a loser.
Yeah.
He can't even win at ping pong. He had a whole season practice for ping pong. He brought her into his home field, his home court. He still lost. He can't. Matt Rule, Matt Fool can't even win at ping pong, bro.
Disgraceful. Hey, you want to see something else that doesn't look great? Baker Mayfield wearing number 17 for the Rams.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, this is official from the Los Angeles Leader.
Why didn't he, what was his number again? 6, 9?
6, which I think is the worst number for a quarterback. I don't know why.
Who wears number 6 on their team? He didn't get his number. They're like, we'll give you whatever fucking number you want. Whatever we got.
Yeah, he has no choice.
You're only going to be here for 5 games, dude. Don't take it.
What was Odell's number? That's what I would have asked for.
Number
13? Oh, he's number 13.
That's what I would have asked for this year if it was available. If I was Baker, I'd be like, yeah, I'll sign with you for one number 13. $1,000 if you give me that jersey right there, and I get to walk out there and wear Odell's jersey on your team. Actually, probably that it wouldn't probably be a smash at Odell. It'd probably be a even more ridiculous than this. And did he really take this picture? Do you think?
Yes, this is it.
You don't think that's like
they probably
just
have 1,000
CGI'd or
pictures of him like
somehow?
that.
Look at
Yeah.
this. Look
Well,
at
no,
this.
they said that he
You
was
think
going
this
to
is
be
a
in
real
Los
picture?
Angeles. Yeah, they said that Baker was going to be in Los Angeles by tonight. The news broke a long time ago. I'm assuming that he's been out there for a while. Yeah, I don't think it's nothing for him to stop by the stadium and throw the pads on and take this picture. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All I know is this is officially from the Twitter account of the Los Angeles Rams.
He is. He doesn't look like a California guy.
No.
You know, that could have been Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Could
All
have
right. That's it, man. Actually, I don't think we got. There are a couple of news. Let's